Alright, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Window Warfare video. As always, my name is G, and guys, obviously we are here today playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Again, the homie G is just trying to get his feet wet, trying to get good at this very camp infested game, because as we all know, come June 9th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022's game reveal is going to be, I believe, revealed because it is going to be the Summer Games Fest. So I'm assuming that will be the perfect time for them to drop this gameplay so we can all get excited for what's to come. That's, of course, assuming if the game even shows any actual gameplay, because as we all know, sometimes, these people don't even show actual gameplay. They just show like cinematic, foreplay and a bunch of bullshit, and they don't actually get to the real deal. So we can all just assume that they'll be actually showing some actual multiplayer type gameplay, or at least Warzone gameplay, right? And I am praying and hoping that this game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022, is nothing like Call of Duty Cold Snore, because as you all know, or not really, because apparently that video did absolutely terrible, which is kind of, in a weird way, a very I would say it's a very huge relief, because I absolutely hated playing that fucking game. So the less I have to play Call of Duty Cold Snore, the better. So I am actually kind of happy that it didn't do too well. So I know that's kind of weird to say that a video doesn't do too good, but if you're not enjoying playing the game, and if it does do that well, in performance wise, then there's really no point in playing it. And hey, I'm completely fine with never having to play Call of Duty Cold Snore ever again. But with that being said, with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022, I really do hope that it's nothing like that piece of shit game, because as we all know, that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022 is going to be here to stay for 2 years. So if you guys can imagine, if that game is anything like Cold Snore, man, that game is going to be a fucking failure. A lot of people are going to hate it. A lot of people hate Call of Duty Cold Snore, or only a very small select few actually enjoy Cold Snore, which is kind of weird, because Call of Duty Cold Snore is kind of an arcadey type game, but it's still very weird and wonky, that doesn't even feel like an arcade game. It just feels very horrible and awkward, and I guess the gameplay just feels, it just feels like an old gen console game, let's be honest. So if Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2022 is anything like that game, we're going to be in for a very rough 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very bad year. So I am actually hoping that it's at least like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 and Call of Duty Vanguard, as sad as that might seem, because I do believe Vanguard is way better than Cold Snore and better than Modern Warfare 2019, but Modern Warfare 2019 is better than Cold Snore by a long shot. So if they want to rehash and reskin any game, reskin it from those two games, Vanguard and Modern Warfare 2019. Completely disregard Cold Snore. That game is a piece of shit. I think the majority can agree that Cold Snore was a fucking flop and a failure. One of the most forgettable games in the COD's history. Actually, no, that's Infinite Warfare, right? But yeah, anyways, one of the, I guess, second most forgettable game in COD's history, right? So yeah, man, I'm really just trying to see what I'm trying to really just kind of guess, and try to keep my mind in that mindset that if it's gonna be like Modern Warfare, then if I can get the whole slow snail pace mechanics down, and I can get used to the sound hoarders, I can do good. Like Vanguard completely changed the game with its new update, the May 24th update that they did, when they completely allocated the perks, and Ghost and Ninja now being completely separate, and you can have Dead Silence as a field upgrade. That completely changed the game for Vanguard, and it has been a lot more fun being able to move freely and not being sound hoarded by every fucking loser in the game, right? So if Modern Warfare 2022 takes little bits and pieces from Vanguard and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, it can be a very good game, man. Like, if they keep the perk systems like they have in Vanguard, where they have Ghost and Dead Silence or Ninja and their separate perks, little division, then it can be good. And then, like I mentioned in my other video, perk 2 can be something like Hardwire or Tactical Mask or Cold Blooded, something like that. and you have the recipe to create a very enjoyable game. And then they want to keep a field upgrade type thing, they can definitely do so by maybe adding like they want to continue with the whole dead silence being a field upgrade. I wouldn't mind that at all. I absolutely love the dead drop thing where you can kind of keep your kill streaks, but at the same time, if you die again, you lose them and you have to restart over. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing. If you're a good player and people use dead drop, you can pretty much beat them at you can beat them at the game any time, right? And if you're a decent player, you might not need to use dead drop, but it's also kind of fun when you're trying to get like the highest kill streaks and you're using a very weird gun, then that can also kind of come in clutch. So I'm definitely all in for the field upgrade systems that they have, trophy systems. I think they should release it at launch. If the other thing I was thinking as well, if they're not gonna make a hardwire perk, they should make a hardwire field upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very weird that they don't have anything like that. Like, they have perks where they can kind of delay the explosion or the triggering of a S-mine or bouncing Betty, but they don't have something that completely nullifies, the activation, like Black Ops 3, for example. I feel like Black Ops 3 did it perfectly with Hardwire, where you can pretty much have that perk on and you're good for the remainder of the game. You're not going to trigger any, bouncing Betties, any shock charges, none of that. Like, literally, I think Hardwire from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was the best hardwire perk we had like ever. So if they can bring that back for Modern Warfare 2022 and either have it as perk 2 or as a field upgrade, this shit's looking good, man. And again, a lot of people are coming with the argument with Modern Warfare 2022. A lot of news and leaks saying that the SBMM formula is going to be switched up. I'm taking that as a grain of salt, because as a business standpoint, I can see why they have SBMM. It's there to protect the bad players, because if they protect the bad players, they'll have a wider market for them to buy COD points, camo, skins for their operators. And if they completely remove the SBMM, a lot of people are going to put the controllers down and completely give up on the game, and they're not going to make half as much money as for example, if they completely if they do have SBM in the game. So I take that as a grain of salt. There's a lot of people, a lot of news reporters, leakers, data miners, YouTubers alike. Everyone's pretty much saying that they have been in talks with these people, that they have been, thinking about revamping the whole system. I don't know, man. As until they come out for and say them officially, like, yeah, we're rehashing this whole system, I'm not, I'm taking everything as a grain of salt. I personally don't think they're gonna change it all that much. Like, why would they? It's been an ongoing thing, and in the sense of the way, man, it's kind of like we're still gonna buy it. I don't think they're gonna pull a whole Battlefield, Battlefield 5 where they will tell, oh, you don't like it, don't buy it. I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they're stupid enough to do that. But in the sense also, I don't think they're dumb enough to remove a system that they have that pretty much protects bad players. So and they continue buying COD points and skins and stuff like that, because we're a very low minority that are complaining about SBMM, and whether we like it or not, the casuals, like the legit casuals, they don't have no idea what SBMM is, and I don't think they care, because they only play like maybe an hour a day and they do bad, or they're just capped in a corner and their score per minute is like fucking 200, I don't know, score per minute, I guess. And I'm not sure how SBMM is even recorded. I don't think anybody knows how SBMM is really determined, but it's not going to go anywhere, I don't think. And the whole them rehashing it and fixing it up, I guess we'll all have to just wait and see, but I don't think it's going to change all that much. But I feel like with the gameplay that they are going to be showing on June 9th, hopefully they do show some perks. Hopefully they actually show actual gameplay and some of the maps, some of the guns as well, and just the graphics, man. I'm very curious to see how the graphics are going to be like. And I'm just hoping and praying that it's nothing like Cold Snore. And I think we all, or the majority of us, can attest to this. Just keep it away from Cold Snore, and I think we'll be okay. It's going to be an acceptable game, but it's definitely going to be not as miserable as Cold Snore. So yeah, with that being said, guys, again, I just want to come on here and just share my opinion on this whole, thing that's going to be dropping in a couple of days. I am recording this on the 2nd of June, so about 7 more days to come before they do actually release the game, or the gameplay trailer, or the gameplay, I guess, teaser, whatever. And yeah, we'll definitely come back and discuss that later. Again, I'm actually glad that Cold Snore didn't do all that well, because at least I don't have to play that fucking game again. I absolutely hated that game. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys taking the time off your day to watch this video, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next video. All right, peace out.